All right, you guys. I think I know why you're here. We all need a vacation. But other than a vacation, you came here for the definitive Battle Royale game tier list. So we're going to dive into this and we're going to look at some of the games that we have here. So, of course, we got Apex, we got Arma 3, Warzone, Fall Guys, Fortnite, H1Z1. I have no idea what this one is. We'll just save time and throw that in the haven't played category, followed by that one as well. So as of right now, we got Arma, Apex, Warzone, Fall Guys, and so on and so forth. So we're going to talk about this. We'll start with Apex. So when you're talking about a Battle Royale game, Apex requires a shit ton of skill. I mean, a ton of skill. The movement, the aiming, everything. You got to have some kind of skill to play Apex. My problem with the Apex is I feel like there's just so many tryhards. There's just so much to do in Apex, and like I said, the movement is just so fast paced, and it's a lot of fun. I have about 40 hours in Apex, and I'm just dog shit at Apex. So that's why I personally think Apex belongs into an A category, because it's a really good battle royale. It's really good. It's phenomenal. The weapons balancing is pretty damn good. The aiming, the movement, everything. You have to have everything in order to play Apex. Because if you don't, you're behind the curve. Period. End of story. So we're going to talk about Arma. Arma's good. If you like more of a real world simulation. I played Arma probably like 3-4 years ago. There's just a lot to Arma, because it's kind of like I said, more of a real world battle royale. It's very much so like that. It's a lot of getting to know like how things interact with each other, how there's a lot to Arma. Like I said, it's a really good battle royale. Is it one of my go-tos? As you can tell, it's definitely not, because I've never really talked about Arma. Because like I said, I just remember the last time I was in there, people were running into bases and just blowing themselves up. I put Arma in more of like a D tier category. It's a solid game if you're into like more of a realistic battle royale, like boots on the ground. Arma, like, period, end of story. I wouldn't play it. That's just me. So Fall Guys, this is the thing. I don't really consider Fall Guys a battle royale. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people that do throw it in the battle royale category, but I really don't. And the reason why I don't throw it in the category, because I think of, you say battle royale, H1Z1, Fortnite, Warzone, Apex. Those are the games you think of when you think of battle royale. You don't think of some bean guy that's 6 foot tall with like short stubby arms running around trying to make sure that he doesn't slip on slime. Don't get me wrong, Fall Guys is a lot of fun, and I mean a lot of fun, especially if you're playing with your friends, especially if you're looking to just waste some time. Fall Guys is good. But it gets old really fast, especially if you're playing either A, by yourself, or B, you're not playing with your buddies. So Fall Guys, I'm going to put Fall Guys into like a C tier. It's a solid game if you have friends to play with. If you don't have friends to play with, it gets old really quick. So we're going to talk about H1Z1. H1Z1, I played it when it's been years. It's also kind of like the grandfather of battle royales. I know they had a pro league there for a little while. Of course, Ninja had a couple clips in there. Because the one where he's like, "What are you talking to me, you little shit?" H1Z1, it's a solid game, but it's just a B tier game. Like, I don't find it, like, of course it pioneered, it really, really pushed forward the Battle Royale, but the next couple games are really going to be the ones I talk about. And that is PUBG, Fortnite, Warzone. So PUBG. What can I say about PUBG? So PUBG, Player Unknown Battleground, right? There's a lot of people that really, really enjoy PUBG. There's a lot of people that love PUBG. I got one of my really good buddies, Kyle Keel. You've heard him play with us. He plays PUBG multiple times a week. It's like his go-to if he's not playing Rocket League or Fortnite with us. When it comes down to PUBG, I don't care for it. Only because the the beta version of PUBG made me sick to my stomach. I would play it all the time with my buddies, but with how glitchy and laggy and like dropped frames and all that stuff, it would just make me sick to my stomach if I had to get into a vehicle or anything like that. If there was any kind of fast paced motion, like it just would stutter really bad. I've heard they fixed that, especially since it's officially been released, especially since like it's been like 5 years later. I know on top of that they did PUBG Mobile, which had a massive following. But me personally, with my experiences with PUBG, I would put it just below H1Z1. I think PUBG has it had a lot of work to do, especially in the beta. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, this is the beta PUBG I'm talking about, not full-blown release game. I'm sure it's good. I have no desire to play PUBG. All right, Fortnite. So Fortnite, of course, is like the game I've been playing a lot on stream recently. And on top of that, I had to put PUBG and Fortnite kind of side by side because Fortnite got sued by PUBG for stealing, their ideas and stuff like that. On top of that, I feel Fortnite really has been revitalized with the no build concept because don't get me wrong, I love Fortnite build. It's a lot of fun. I don't have the time nor the energy to put into learning how to build quickly and like positioning all that stuff while building. So when they put the no build in there, I kind of got back into it. It's been 2 years, year and a half since they put no build in there, and I played it with my little brother. And this was before I got back into streaming, and the no build was just like, I was like, wow. I'm sounding like Owen Wilson right now because I was like, holy crap. And of course, we got, me and my buddies, we got kind of burnt out on Rocket League. So of course we're like, we need a new game to play. So we were like, we're going to check out Fortnite because I convinced them to do it. And with that being said, I feel like the weapons are very well balanced. I feel like the everything's balanced very well in Fortnite. And the gameplay is just smooth and like just everything. I have to put Fortnite in S tier. Period. End of story. Because it doesn't matter whether you want to play competitively. It doesn't matter whether you want to play casually. Fortnite is the game for casual and competitive gamers. I feel. Unlike Apex where you got to sweat. Like I better go hydrate before I go and I play Apex because otherwise I'm going to be dehydrated with how much sweating I'm going to do. So now we're moving into everyone's favorite, Call of Duty Warzone. Unpopular opinion, I think it's dog shit. I've played probably 36 matches of Warzone. Don't care for it. I think it is a dog shit cash grab because you got pay to win skins, you got pay to win blueprints for weapons, you got all kinds of stuff. It's just dog shit. I personally don't like it. I would put it in the C category because, like I said, a lot of it is we're going to follow the meta. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Unlike Fortnite. Now, don't get me wrong. Fortnite has metas. Apex has metas. All these games have metas, but Warzone has the worst when it comes to metas because it's going to be like, well, you need to run an SMG with these attachments to prevent, recoil and so on and so forth. Nah, fuck that, dude. I'd much rather boot into the game, drop into the map, and let me grab some weapons. And like Fortnite, perfect example. I got upgrade stations where I can go and upgrade weapons, and it's the same across the board. You're relying solely on skill and being creative in order to win. Vice Warzone, where it's like, I need to fight to get a loadout. Like, that's what one of my buddies who plays Warzone, he would always say, yeah, your number one thing in Warzone is to push to get enough cash to get a loadout, period, end of story. And then once you get the loadout, you're going to win. It's all about the metas. I think 100% Warzone was a cash grab. Like I said, I've played 36 games. I didn't care for it. Now, don't get me wrong. I thought the idea of the gulag really pushed battle royales forward because guess what? That made Fortnite put the reboot van back in there. Like all kinds of stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like I feel Warzone has pushed a lot of these battle royales, but I feel like Warzone was 100% a cash grab, and I feel like it doesn't balance well. It's meta, dog shit. I don't care for it. That's my opinion. Here is the definitive tier list. I want you guys to realize we're putting Fortnite number 1, followed by Apex, H1Z1, PUBG, Fall Guys, Warzone, and then Arma. Yes, I put Warzone that low. You don't at me because it's dog shit. Unless you have a better reason why it's not, your opinion means nothing. Because this is the definitive Battle Royale tier list. Till next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.